Hi, I'm Jack Canfield, and today I'd like to give you a few helpful tips for how to find your perfect romantic partner so you can experience the joy and the fulfillment that you deserve. Now, as a reminder, please make sure to click the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notifications when I release new videos. You know, almost everyone wants to love and be loved by someone special. And having a partner or a soulmate, someone who can share your thoughts, your feelings, and experiences with, is one of the most cherished desires in life. Yet many of us don't have this kind of love in our lives. I can relate. I've gone through periods in my life where I wasn't in a deeply loving and fulfilling relationship, and I wondered if I would ever find a true partner or a soulmate. And sometimes I wondered if that kind of love was even possible for me. So if you're feeling like that now, I want you to know that we've all been where you are, and that love is absolutely possible for you. I guarantee you that in this vast world of ours, there is someone who would love to spend his or her life with you. But sometimes we make it difficult for ourselves to find these people or to recognize them when they show up in our world. So today I'd like to give you my 5 most valuable tips on how to find love with a romantic partner who will truly fulfill you and with whom you can be truly happy. Now, my first tip is forget what movies and books have told you about true love. Romantic movies and novels usually emphasize the idea of the one, the ultimate soulmate who you're destined to meet and fall dramatically in love with. But there isn't just one person out there for you. It's not as if you met someone 10 years ago, failed to get up the courage to ask them out, and then you missed out on your one chance of happiness in life. There are plenty of people out there who are compatible with you and with whom you can enjoy a very happy, loving, and fulfilling life. So if you've ever broken up with someone who you thought was the one, take comfort that you still have countless opportunities to find real love, if you know where and how to look. So my next tip is to create a list of all the qualities you'd like to have in a romantic partner. And try to make this list as long and as specific as possible. Because the clearer you are on the kind of person you most want to be in a relationship with, the easier it will be for you to recognize that person when they show up in your life. Now, you may wish to start with their physical characteristics, what they look like, and so on, but I encourage you to go deeper than just the physical and imagine what kind of person you would most enjoy spending your life with and growing old with together. What are their interests? How do they like to spend their time? What kind of values do they have? What do they enjoy doing together? How do they treat you, and how do they want to be treated by you? How do they feel about having a family? And the clearer you are in these things, the easier it will be for you to look for these characteristics and to find them in the people you meet. And while you're making this list, consider the story of my friend Mike. He did this exact exercise and came up with a list of 52 attributes that he wanted to find in his ideal romantic partner. And he didn't dismiss any of his desires as being too frivolous or too picky. He made his list with no judgment and wrote down everything that occurred to him. He wanted someone who did not smoke or drink alcohol, who was a vegetarian, who took care of her body, who meditated, who already had children because he didn't want to go through the diaper stage, someone who loved to hike, was a great cook, was loving and kind and compassionate, and so on. 52 qualities that he was looking for in attributes and characteristics. And once he was totally clear on what his dream woman actually was like, he actually met a woman who had 48 of the 52 qualities he was looking for, and they're now happily married. And just like Mike, you can use your list to stay on track toward your goals as you go through the process of meeting and dating people. You will know fairly early on in the dating process if someone meets your criteria or doesn't. And if they don't, you'll be doing yourself and them a favor to end the relationship quickly and move on, rather than staying in a relationship that you know in your heart of hearts is not going to fulfill you in the long run. Now, once you've written your list, I want you to commit to it. And I want you to read it every single day and take time to visualize what your life will be like when you have that person in life. How do you spend your time? How do you feel waking up each day and knowing this person is in your life? And then repeat a daily affirmation to yourself, saying something like, the perfect person is out there and I'm attracting them into my life right now. And these positive thoughts will keep you positively motivated, and through the law of attraction, will literally begin to attract that person into your life. So just make sure that when it comes to your list of ideal qualities in a romantic partner, you know your priorities. Maybe you're so focused on finding that cute redhead that you're ignoring the amazing brunette who has almost all of those other personal qualities you're looking for. Or maybe your insistence on finding someone who shares your love of musical theater is stopping you from noticing how fun and kind your new coworker really is. Now, if an attribute isn't a total deal breaker, I encourage you to hold it lightly. You're probably not going to get all 52 things like Mike only got 48. So be reasonable, but go for what you want. Now, my next tip would be to take some time to imagine the kind of person you need to become to attract your ideal romantic partner into your life, and then become that person. For example, if you're looking for someone who's physically fit and healthy, make sure you're physically fit and healthy. If you're looking for someone who's confident, kind, and loving, and really fun and interesting to talk to, do whatever work you need to do to make sure you are confident, kind, and loving, and really fun and interesting to talk to as well. Remember, you attract the vibration you put out into the world. So put out the kind of energy that is most likely to attract the kind of person you want in your life. And another thing is, if you're holding on to any bitterness or resentment from a previous relationship, know that you will need to release that negative energy before you're ready to enter into a new healthy relationship. It's important to forgive and let go in order to move on. Now, another great way to raise your emotional vibration is to practice gratitude. Take time every day to remember and acknowledge everything you have to be thankful for in life. Now, this can sometimes feel challenging when you're lonely and you're waiting for your true love, but it will help you become a more joyful and positive person, which will make you more attractive and enjoyable to be around. Now, speaking of raising your vibration, I've got a free law of attraction guide that you can get by clicking the link on the screen. Make sure you do that. Now, my next tip is to put yourself out there and connect with people as much as possible. Play sports, join clubs and pursue hobbies you love, volunteer, go to parties and other fun gatherings with your friends, your family, and your coworkers. Invite people who you know only online to meet up in person. And you'll find it easier to create real and lasting relationships with people when you spend time with them face to face, doing the things you both enjoy. And speaking of online, take the plunge and use some of the online dating services that exist. Remember Mike with his list of 52 qualities and characteristics that he wanted in a relationship? He met his wife through an online dating service. Now finally, my last tip is to love yourself first. So many of us look to others to fix us with their love, but the most important person you need to receive love from is yourself. So take good care of yourself and give yourself the love and appreciation you hope to receive from another. Realize you're a person who deserves love and is worthy of love, and give yourself the care and the devotion that you need to become your best self. That's how you become the kind of person who is capable of attracting the kind of love that you most desire. Now, I'd like to hear your thoughts after watching this video. What are some of the qualities you desire in your romantic partner? And what steps do you think you need to take to be able to find and attract that person? So if you feel inspired, please leave a comment below with your answer. I'd love to read what you have to say. So thanks for watching, and remember, nothing in your life will change for the better, including your relationships, until you do. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you like it, share it with a friend who may need it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And for some additional resources on how to find your ideal romantic partner, visit my website at JackCanfield.com. And thanks again for watching.